Good morning, everyone. It's Muriel, and I thought I would start my Saturday morning with this video showing you all the mini albums that I made over at the crop I just went to last weekend, the Hobby Hideaway in Snohomish, Washington. Very, very nice weekend. It was actually 4 days, so I got there Friday at 4 o'clock and I got home Monday at around 3 o'clock. So I had a very good time. I only did 2 albums. I tried to do one more, but I just couldn't squeeze it out. So I thought again I would wake up and have my wonderful cup of hot coffee, show you these mini albums, and then head on off to do a little work at the job while my daughter helps out at a garage sale. So that's our day today. Okay, both mini albums. One was for my niece. Her name is Brooklyn. And I used the Heidi Swapp Sugar Chic collection. And this album started out from this memory folder that Heidi Swapp is selling or has sold. I purchased it at Michael's. It just had, you know, the pages that you see here on a spiral bound, black spiral bound, and then it had some plastic inserts, and I'll show you how I used those. So that made it easy to begin the book as opposed to the other one that I used. I had to create the chipboard cover, and that collection I use is from DCWV Brooklyn. And you don't see the name on it because I tore it off of here and used the title. So, but of course it's from Brooklyn. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, and my niece, Naiemah, still lives in Brooklyn. So that's why I use this paper pad. So let me go ahead and show you. We'll start with Naiemah's book first, and it is a 6x6 mini album. Black chipboard, or chipboard covered in black, covered in black paper. And I started out with a doily that I cut out from the Martha Stewart Around the Page punch. And I had this doily for a while because when I bought the punch, I tested it out. So this was one of the doilies that I tested, and it I thought was perfect for the front of this mini album. This is the vintage phone from the excuse me, Recollection collection. And what I did was cut the title out. You can see the word here, Brooklyn. And then there was a strip that said all this, and I just cut it out, put some black cardstock behind it, and it just says Brooklyn forever and ever and ever and ever. And it's so true because, again, she was born in Brooklyn, and she still lives in Brooklyn, New York. She loves it. So it's an interactive book, so when you open it up, first page here, I have made a cute little like a little small mini album, and all of the goodies on tops, the buttons, the key, the ticket, either came from the collection, or a week ago I had purchased, maybe longer than that, I purchased this jar from the Vintage Romance collection over at Michael's, and this was before it was on sale, so this was $9.99 or either $12.99, a bit too much, but believe it or not, some of the goodies in here were perfect for using with this mini album and the other mini album I made. So I just pulled out some of that goodies, put a picture of her on front. This is an old school picture. And then when you open up the book, it just kind of opens up like this. Right now I don't have pages in there, so this is just paper from the collection. Love this brick wall. And then like this. So she will be able to, my sister, add some more pictures, and she can put that in as she pleases. Okay, my second page, all of these have tags, so they open up on the side here, and there is a tag in the inside covered with more paper. I don't have pictures in those. Again, I'm going to let my sister fill those pictures on the sheets. And again, this closed with a magnet. And this little tag I made here, it came with this little label that said, "Be Yourself." I used a letter N and then these NYC from Recollections. So be yourself in New York City. And if you can look close, you can see the Statue of Liberty, and I just put some glitter on her crown. Okay, there is Naiemah. I remember taking that picture, was back in 1980 something. I had went to New York to visit them, and there she was in the hallway, in the corner, and I took the picture. And then just cut out some words that said, "I like you before you were cool." Again, from the collection, no rhyme or reason, just wanted to use as much of the paper as I could. So I used some of these wooden glasses from Michael's with the flower. I put some bling on the corner and made another little folder here where my sister could again put some pictures. And this is just paper cut out from the collection. And on the inside is another tag. Okay, and I just used paper on one side. I can certainly go back and put the paper on the other side. Okay, there she is there. You remember those ages where you don't know how to pose, you don't know how to smile. So, and this, I cut out this, it says, "I listen to bands that don't exist yet." So, means nothing. Okay, here's some beautiful paper again, has that big ampersand. And I didn't want to cover it up too much, so I just stuck a flower there. I think I stuck the flower there because somehow my tape took off a bit of the design, and it was a white spot. So, you know, when all fails, just grab a flower. Okay, and then there's the picture there. Again, closed with the magnet. Okay, then she started to get, you know, a little older. And I used this cutout sticker from the collection with some bling. And this says, "Vintage Love is," and I put her name down here with those like typewriter letters from Michael's. And then a piece of ribbon to open it up here. And then my sister can put pictures here and here. Okay, this is same sitting, and I just added that picture there with the black flower. Normal is boring. Again, has a tag on the inside. And these brads were from a collection. I just kind of grabbed a bunch of things that I thought I would use, so I don't particularly know which. They may be basic gray. Okay, here's another envelope I use. Excuse me. Again, I used some of the twine from the Vintage Romance, a flower that I grabbed, and this stamp came from, I can't tell it whether it's from, it may be from the paperpad. But I cut out this card. It looks like it's a dress, and I just put Miss Cooper's Coop YouTube channel created for Naiemah, just to address it. And on the inside, I added some of the goodies from the Vintage Romance jar and some cutouts. And this is a tag, excuse me, not a tag, but a ticket that I cut out, and I liked it because it had the word Brooklyn on it. Okay, and then I remember that picture. My sister used to sell Mary Kay, so we all went over her house and got our face done up, and that's Naiemah with her hair and makeup on. And then it opens up like this. So on the inside I have a graduation picture of her and my sister, and a button that I smashed through my Cuttlebug, again from the Vintage Romance. And then, okay, there was us, that was myself, and there was Mia in the middle, very, very young, and my niece. Again, my sister sent me these pictures. It was just a hodgepodge of every other year, and I just used what I thought would work. Okay, and here's this page here, another cutout, some more of the ticket stuff from the paper pad. And this one here just says at Johnson's Bingo, and I wanted it to show because that's my daughter, my niece's last name, Johnson. So hopefully she'll see that little extra touch that her auntie did. Again, that one opens up here, and there is some cute bling trim that I believe I got from Craft Supplies 1. Okay, now we're getting older on this picture here, and just some more flowers and stickers. And then here, another shot. I just used a spellbinder die to cut out these shapes and mounted the picture. I think she was going to homecoming. And again, another tag insert there. And then this page here, okay, I made another little book. The button was from the Vintage Romance jar. And just open it up here. There is another homecoming picture. And she's posing with two guys. Any of you ever had a homecoming picture with two guys? I don't know. And then one of the tags. And then here is a very, very old picture. I remember that we all went to JCPenney. And every time I go home, I'm always taking pictures. So we would go to JCPenney. and get all of us, all girls, you know, me and Mia, and then my sister and her 4 daughters. So this happened to be one that she sent me. And then just a tag from the collection. And then that is a bigger one of the picture in the front. A school picture. Teeth just all messed up. Just don't know how to smile, don't know how to, but adorable nonetheless. So then on the back, I fussy cut, one of the pages had some flowers, and I just fussy cut them and, you know, stuck them down. Didn't put any objects that could be removed because Naiemah has 4 children, all under 11. So you can just see hands-on and things being plucked off. So I tried to keep it simple. My sister will keep this, but when Naiemah visits, my sister will let her look at it. So when I went to this crop, she had a box of things that you could take if you wanted, or if you wanted to donate stuff. So let me just quickly do this little commercial break. But in the box, one of the boxes were these Maya Road, and these are velvet resin blossoms. So those were just like, you know, take it if you want it. And then these were vintage trinkets from Maya Road that I got. And there was nothing else that I saw that I wanted or could have used. Okay, so on to the second album that I made for my other niece, again, and her name is Brooklyn. And this is the one I use on the Heidi Swapp memory journal. Now, the book was already bound, as I stated, so it was just easy just to put goodies in it, try not to make it too bulky, which it didn't come out too bulky. So here is some trim. I cut out some letters, spelled her name. This beautiful picture frame is from Recollection. It is the Vintage Romance. That's a picture of Brooklyn when she was a very, very young, sweet baby. And I have to tell you, this flower that I created down here came from this mason jar that JB Scrapper Lady 48, Karen, hi Karen, had given to me in a rack. And it has flowers and trims and eyelash and pearls and whatnot and buttons in it. And it created from there, from the jar, I created this flower. So this beautiful pink ribbon was around the jar, and it had this white and green flower. I just added some of the eyelash trim and created that flower. So I thought when I got this from Karen that it was a fabulous idea. I think Michael stole your idea, Karen, because before there was that, you had given me this. So while I think this is a good idea, you know, I think it's so nice to put it together, a mason jar with just a bunch of stuff in it. It was a little pricey, but I got it nonetheless. So anyway, Karen, I wanted you to see that I used some goodies from the jar, and then just put some of these plastic little whatnots from a sticker page that Heidi Swapp had sold at Michael's. So in this album, and I don't have it with me, but it's in my bag. I'm just not going to get up. But Heidi Swapp sold this, I want to call it a tag album. So I just put some pictures of my niece when she was very young. I won't, you know, go close up and show you. But you can see the album flips up. So it was perfect to just stick it on the inside cover of the page. You know, add the pictures, add some stickers, add some of the beautiful words that Heidi Swapp makes, like a door, and just kind of move on. So that worked out great for the inside page. And then here's that plastic sleeve that came with the mini album, with the mini folder, and I just used a picture of her, very awkward. I don't know if, what is that, 3-4 years old? Don't know how to smile, don't know how to hold my head, just cute. And there's another picture of her there. And I was going to put paper in the background, but I wanted to keep it clear. So, okay, here's some pictures of her and Grandma, some stickers from the Heidi Swapp collection with some of those cute little plastic stars. I just added more paper, so it came with this page. I added some of this animal print from the collection. So again, hodgepodge pictures. I tried to keep them in some kind of order of age. That's standing up, you know, walking. And I just enjoy doing this because I think, you know, unlike Mia, who has her whole life documented in mini albums. I mean, if she wanted to see what she looked like when she had chicken pox, Mommy has a mini album for that. If she wanted to see the first time she made poo-poo in a potty, Mommy has some pictures of that. So with my nieces, my sister's not a scrapper, so I think she'll enjoy this. So more Martha Stewart punch cutouts, just some beautiful pictures on this gorgeous Heidi Swapp paper. And then I did a hodgepodge here of pictures at the end. I didn't know what to do with, so I just kind of cut them out and just gathered them together and put a sticker in the middle. Here is, now this page had just two 3x4 slots, so I added 2 pictures. Looks like she was outside, and that one there with a doggy. And then this looks like birthday picture, and then her and my mother at church. And here's a picture here that's cute. So that was her and Mia, 2 different years. I think this one was first because Mia has all her teeth. And then we went back another year, and you can see Mia's like 2 teeth just all jacked up. And they were sitting down having cereal. So I just added some of the cutouts and some of the stickers. That's when she was such a cute, just a cute baby. So my sister had these pictures, her posed next to maybe some Build-A-Bears, I'm not sure. But here's another of the plastic slits, just some paper. If my sister has any more pictures, she can add them. And then this last page, I just used some of the measuring ribbon from Michaels, cut out some banners. Her picture there looks like a Christmas shot, and just a die cut here that says awesome. And then we get a little bigger, maybe in preschool there, where we look like a big doll in a dollhouse. And then here's another shot there with the sweater over her shoulders like Granny. So I hope she likes what I did. And then the back page just has a little sticker there. I just kept it blank. So again, these were fun to make. They took me both the whole weekend to do. I still have 2 more. I have another niece and I have a nephew, and I will do an album for them too, because I want to be fair with all of them. But I'm glad I was able to show you guys what I did, and I haven't done too much more because I've been so busy just getting things ready. You know, those of you who have had a senior year, this is a senior moment for me. So I'm planning to come back full force, I hope. I haven't lost my but I'm just trying to stay and enjoy the moment. So thank you for tuning in to watching my video of these 2 mini albums, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.